German is hard, really hard. Not because you are not smart, but because no one told you how to learn it the right way. And in this video, I'm going to highlight some common struggles and give you the solutions with stories, examples, and some fun hacks. So let's get started. Let's continue with the root of the struggle. Let's be honest. Most of the people don't struggle because German is impossible. They struggle because they use the wrong approach. I remember meeting a guy in Germany who had been learning German for 2 years and still could not order a dinner without panicking. Why? Because he only memorized words, no context, no speaking, just apps or videos. And here's the moral of the story. Fluency is not just about learning, it's about using. So let's fix these struggles one by one. Struggle number 1. Grammar that feels like math. Let's talk cases. Nominative, accusative, dative, genitive. It feels like doing algebra with nouns, right? When I first learned Ich gebe dem Kind den Ball, I thought, why not just say I give the child the ball? But that's the thing. German doesn't care about word order as much as it cares about functions. And that's why cases exist. And here's the solution for you. Break it down step by step. Start with nominative, the subject. Then move to accusative, direct object. Use visual cues or colors to track cases. Practice with sentences like Ich sehe den Hund. Ich sehe den Hund. As you can see, normally we have the article for Hund there, but because of accusative verb, you turned den. Okay, there to den. So ich sehe den Hund or Ich gebe dem Hund einen Ball. That means I'm giving a ball to the dog. In this case, you can see geben is a dative verb. That's why there turns into them. And the second one turns into accusative. So here's the rule. If you have two nouns in one sentence, like we have here Hund and Ball, you have to transform the first article into dative and the second article into accusative. Practice this kind of sentences so that you are comfortable with the cases. And always remember, don't try to learn all at once. Master one case per week and build it like Legos. Let's continue with the struggle number 2, which is word order chaos. You want to say something simple like, today I'm going to the cinema. And it turns into, heute gehe ich ins Kino. And suddenly your brain goes, wait, where is the verb going now? A student of mine once messaged me saying, my sentence had the verb in the wrong place, and my German friend laughed. And unfortunately, I have not spoken German since. A scary situation, right? And let me give you the solution here. Here is your cheat code. Verb always goes in the second position, but after a time word like heute or morgen or gestern, the verb follows right after, okay? And in subordinate clauses like weil, das, yes, the verb goes to the end, but don't stress that yet. In the beginning, I would just suggest, say however you can. You don't have to follow any specific rule, okay? But afterwards, you have to follow certain rules. So let's talk about the struggle number 3, which is der, die, das, gender madness. Now let's play a game. What's the article of Mädchen? Mädchen, the English translation is girl. You would probably say die, right? Because it ends in schen and refers to a girl. Wrong, it's das Mädchen. Welcome to German logic. I can understand, article seems like a whole new world, but don't be stressed. Here's a solution for you. Treat article like part of the noun. Don't say Auto, say das Auto, okay? Just remember one thing, whenever you are learning a noun, say it together, okay? Learn it together. And try to color code your vocab list. For example, there can be marked as blue. The article there is basically masculine. The you can color code with red. It's mean feminine. Then das is neuter, you can color code with green, okay? So in your vocab list, try to have these 3 different colors. So blue for there, red for the, and green for das. And here's a pro tip for you. Group nouns by themes. For example, most words ending in ung or ung are feminine, like die Zeitung or die Erfahrung. If you want to learn more about German articles, you can find a video clicking the I button where I give you such themes and shortcuts for every articles. Now let's talk about the most important struggle, which is struggle number 4, fear of speaking. You have studied the vocabs. You have probably watched tons of YouTube videos. Then suddenly someone asks, wie geht's dir? And your brain goes blank. Here's a mini story for you. I had a student who studied German for 8 months, but when her landlord called, she panicked and pretended to be busy just to avoid speaking. That's how real the fear is. She just tried to avoid the speaking because she had so much fear to speak German. Fix it fast. You don't need more grammar. You need daily speaking reps. I didn't become fluent in German just reading or learning, memorizing tons of grammar rules. I got fluent because I spoke German a lot. Even when I was alone, I spoke to myself. Try this. Record yourself answering simple questions like Wo wohnst du? Or was magst du gerne? Speak to your reflection like I did. talk to yourself or say the things you are doing at the moment. For example, I could say, ich drehe ein Video für meinen YouTube-Kanal. Ich werde das Video morgen hochladen. That means I'm currently shooting a video for my YouTube channel and I will upload this video tomorrow. You can also join low pressure speaking groups. You can find tons of German speaking groups in Facebook or Reddit. Or alternatively, you can join our German Innovator family, where I am currently working on building a community where all the new German learners can be get together and talk to each other. More about that later in the video. Now let's continue with the actual theme. Speaking is a skill, not a subject. Practice like you're training for a sport. The thing is, speaking German or learning generally any language is a marathon, not a sprint, okay? So you have to be focused and have patience. Now here's a bonus struggle for you. Motivation drops off. Let's be real. Week 1, you are excited. Week 2, you are tired. And by week 3, you are binge watching Netflix instead of studying cases. I'm speaking from the experience. In week number 1, you're so motivated, you are learning so much things, but as the days pass by, your motivation will drop and you are going to procrastinate. Fix it. You need structure plus accountability. And that's exactly why I created my step-by-step German fast track programs, Fast Track A1 and Fast Track A2, and it tells you what to do every day. You don't have to guess anything, everything is broken down step by step, with real practice, fun speaking drills, and a community to support you. So if you're interested, you can check out the both Fast Track A1 and A2 programs down below in the description. Now let's wrap up the video. Break grammar into small wins. Train your speaking daily, and focus on real conversations, not perfection. So that was for today. And if you're learning German from scratch, want to go through some grammar videos, then you can check out this playlist where I share tons of valuable grammar rules. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.